Tony the Troll presents General Chat, written by various Overwatch users, narrated by Tony the Troll. Fill my ass with your cummies, Big Daddy Reinhardt, says Tony the Troll. Better titles can simply reply with ... Laius, also disgusted by the comment at hand, can simply reply with ugh. Pious Kitsune, however, seems delighted by this and says hot. Pelegolas, seemingly oblivious to the conversation at hand, says, what was that update for? Mute, cutting in before Pelegolas can finish, says, sexy shit right there. Pelegolas continues, does anyone knows? Mute simply says, bleach asses. At that moment, Machaku begins playing Overwatch and says, hey Tony, I like the things you do. Tony the Troll replies, nerd. To which Machaku says, wanna play, or are you trolling? Brad, 847, oblivious to these quiet whispers, simply says, cheese stick. Machaku stops playing Overwatch in response. Johnny Snow, however, replies to this comment with Idaho potato, and Moriarty says, meow kuta roxo. Tony the Troll, unsure of what to say to egg General Chat along, says, LMAO, these nerds. Poop Deck replies with a jovial lol lol lol. Saint Coro begins conversing with himself and says, sup? Not much. What about you? Not much. Just chilling. Ooge 123412, attempting to end Saint Coro's conversation with himself, simply says what appears to be a backwards comma. Sixes cuts in and says, here is my handle, here is my spout. Go on, put it in your mouth, and rub the handle, become a genie. Pegarex is reviled and says, ew, but is also sickeningly curious as to the procedure and says, let's do it. Goat Vindaloo replies, that is a terrible rhyme. I will say it to my kids as I put them to bed. Ooge 123412 says, wow, okay then. He then begins rolling his face on the keyboard to produce ASF JHDSAJKFHJAKLSD D. Tony the Troll wittily replies, oh, I'll give you the D. To which Nick says, pineapples. This has been General Chat, brought to you by Tony the Troll.